Hey, what's up guys, this is Marl here. Gonna give you my live reaction to 857 One Piece Rook. And since One Piece was on break last week, so I might forget where we left off, but I think we might have left off where Luffy and messed up with Sanji again, and I think we're gonna see where we picked up with that. So let's get right to it. We start with the cover page with Paul Hancock enjoying the pool scene. The Saitama Prefecture. Oh, so it wasn't. Somewhere around that area, I think. Just got a question. What the heck is she doing anyways? I wonder what she's doing right now. During this whole thing with Big Mom and post Fishing Island. Okay, here we go. Sweet City outskirts. Jinbei showed up? Yeah, I was so surprised too. So now I'm safe then. So relieved. But anyway, now we just gotta think about how to meet up with everyone. They'll all be stoked once they hear you're coming back. Nami and Co were more worried than anyone after all. Oh, I forgot to mention there was one more bubble here. Because like, you can't possibly look Nami in the eye after everything was done. And in spite of that, it cost him a terrible grief. Oh, the rain's laying up. Well, that's a good sign. Now back into the mirror world. You think they'll be able to hear us? Even though these tiny mirror fragments? The last mirror, mirror, we used to talk to with you was broken while I was on top of this giant tree monster who called himself King Bomb, so there was to be at least a couple pieces laying around in that area. Hey, Luffy! Now back at the outskirts, and Luffy, are you there? Oh, that's Chopper's voice. Hey, you finally find him. It's coming from this little piece of mirror. Can you hear me? Why is there a voice coming from that mirror? Oh, yeah, I actually have no idea. It's a long story, but all you need to know is that Chopper's inside the mirror with everyone else. What? That is basically what Sanji's thinking right now. Are you guys alright? You're really there? Oh, I'm so glad. Do you have Sanji with you? Yeah, he's right here. What about you? We were able to find everyone and rescue everyone from inside the mirrors, Luffy. And once more, Brook was actually able to get his hands on a copy of the Ponywood. Whoa, really? You guys really are the best. Oh my god. They both get embarrassed by Neil calling him idiot. Neil calling him bastard, and Thunderhead. Oh my god. It's great Sanji's with you. But were you able to reach an understanding? Sanji's not coming back just yet. What? What? He's not coming back? Oh my god, that's a little way too soon. Of course it's gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy. Starting now we're gonna bust Big Mom's tea party and wedding. And save Sanji's family, and once we're done, Sanji will come back to us. The dead silence there? Luffy, we're talking about a Yonko here. The last thing I want is to endanger everyone. No, endanger not because my own selfishness. That's why. Wait, what the? It was like, yeah? Both of them was like, what? What the hell is your problem? I heard you had a huge fight with Luffy, so I was so crazy, you dummy. I'm just so happy. You simpleton. Oh my god, the emotions right now in this. So once we do all that, Sanji will come back to the crew, right? Nami? Ah, and Sanji, regarding the matter of you throwing me down into the depths of fear itself, I'll never forgive you. Oh, wow. And even the arrow there just pierces it right through the heart. Oh my god, that is so... That's just like... Well done. What a way to... Almost like not breaking the fourth wall, but it's so cartoony. It's hilarious. It's so cartoony. I just can't stop laughing from that. This chapter right now, like 9 pages in, we're just going whole lot of emotions right now. But I suppose I could put it behind me for the time being. The tea party's just around the corner, after all. So I'm going to bring you back, and I just got a notification on my phone. So I'm going to bring you back, even if I have to drag you guys on me. Could you be proposing to me, Sanji? This all makes me feel oddly. This makes me all feel oddly relieved. Well then, Luffy, we all gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, but now that I think of it, Sanji's big sis saved my life. Oh, you're going back to that moment. And then we must save her at all cost. But that's easier said than done. Even though we don't necessarily have to take out Big Mom herself, every time Mama has a tea party, she looks forward to it from the very bottom of her heart. To destroy all that would mean to incite the full-blown wrath of one of the Yonko. And what's more, it seems you've already been confronted by various ministers, but within Big Mom's pirates, the Big Mom pirates, they are a bit of tip of the iceberg. There will surely be many fierce wars above even them in the attendance of the tea party. And not to mention, the emperors of the underworld invited from various nations from across the seas. As for we are standing against them. They are merely 10 of us. It don't include us! Realistically, don't include me in your 10. I'm not a part of this. I have nothing to do with you. You're not judging me in the numbers. Luffy, I've already talked about this with everyone on this side, but forgive me for changing the subject, but there's something you need to hear. Do you know of Capone Gagbeji? Capone? Yeah, he's the guy who made off with Sanji. Right. Well, we're going to see more of Capone then, huh? One of the worst generation. In other words, one of your contemporaries. In his native West Blue, there are 5 numerous mafias which have the underworld of the entire sea under their control. The 5 great families of the West, and the 5 bosses of those mafias. One of them is none other than Gang Beige himself. I almost said herself for a second there. The moniker Gang comes from the remnants of his younger days, and he was one crazy whippersnapper. Nobody even says whippersnapper these days. He became infamous as a loose cannon, you see. I've heard that he's the sort of man who would cut off animals' heads and laugh as he watched their withering bodies. Oh boy! That's beyond terrible! And he changed animals to organizations. They met the very same fate as his hands. Now we're getting a lot more backstory with the guy. How far are we going at? 8 minutes. Not bad. We need more backstory here. However, in this world, it's eye for an eye. Before long, those who would seek revenge on him came for his head in droves. And that was all fun and games for Beige. Or Big G. He had an ironclad fortress awaiting them, and set them packing with their tails between their legs, laughing all the way. Oh, this guy's a messed up motherfucker. And? Why are you telling this now? You know why? Even when he journeyed out to sea, he was continuously chased by those seeking revenge. And to someone like that, there is no better hiding place than under the umbrella of the Yonko. So Beige became a subordinate of Big Mom's. And now, his sharpened wariness, in addition to his defensive prowess, have had their value acknowledged. And as of this tea party, he's finally entered the title of Rook as the commander of Big Mom's forces, and is even given full authority over the security detail of the event. Oh, damn. Since he and his men will be on guard duty, that means there will be no one to get in his way. Huh? It basically means, like, the main event of this tea party is the wedding ceremony. And as you know, Big Mom is planning on slaughtering everyone with the Invincibles at the ceremony, and obtaining all the German for herself. But amidst all the festivities, Big G intends to take Big Mom's head then and there. Oh, geez, sorry about that. As I was saying, what? Okay, if he intends to take Big Mom's head, no, there's no way that could happen. And that's not happening. No way, a guy like him could take her head. That's like a 1 in a million. That's like beyond impossible. This Tea Party just stepped with a conspiracy. Luffy asked for Peckhams, who guided you all here. The truth is he was taken by BG and his cohorts. And it was offered to become a compliance with their schemes. So that's where he went. But Peckhams, who has a strong sense of duty, refused the offer. And in order to ensure that he kept quiet, he was shot and dropped into the seas of the shirt. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. But he was saved by his hair's breadth. He's currently recuperating. Jesus Christ. This chapter right now. My God. Once you heard this whole story, I knew that you want to rescue Sanji and his entire family. I certainly feel bad for Peckhams, but now it's really the time to make an enemy of Beach. The Tea Party will begin at 10 a.m. That's only about 5 hours away. All like the 10 of us who starting now are trying to make up a plan from scratch. Berlucin said not to involve us in your schemes. BG and his crew have made preparations for this day. Sanji, Luffy, would you join forces with BG? What? Wait, did Jimmy just seriously just ask these two to join him? Join forces. Like, I get the idea of, I can understand teaming up with him to take down Big Mom, but still. This is the guy who shot Peckhams. This is the guy who shot Peckhams down. And Luffy's saying, you might be on something there. Well, Luffy, are you insane? Luffy, you haven't actually been taken in by Jinbei, have you? See? What did I tell you? Just what I thought he'd say. Luffy, vote against it. 4-2. I should already make the preparations for the meetings. Should we go see him? Alright. Alright, let's meet up with him right away. Oh my God. If you don't sound like the end... Jesus Christ, the fact that these two are joining forces, just the idea is stupid, but it might work, but still, it's pretty risky. Northwest Whole Cake Island. Fire Tank Pirates Hideout. Captain Capone and his crew. Alright. So, did you off Bobbin? Indeed I did. He was chasing after Black Leg, and, well, the German are my heroes after all. Do you really think that those guys are coming, Father? Jinbei isn't a man who joke around about something like this. It's only logical that neither of us would want to make ourselves more enemies, given that we're both planning on opposing Big Mom. The rest all depends on Straw Hat's attitude. He does anything to piss me off. All we gotta do is take him out right here. Chapter 57, end. Okay, wow. Jinbei telling Luffy and Sanji to join up with Capone. The idea is stupid, but yet it could work. I don't know exactly how this is going to turn until next week, until the meeting actually does happen. So, until next week, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, share it with a friend, and I'll see you all next time for the next video. Laters.